Hello, everybody. Welcome back to a very exciting episode of Fandom Fights. We're here for a singles title match, and I am your host, Tim Bracala. I am not joined by Nick Tuig today. I am joined by the former singles and former teams champion, Thomas Scully. Thomas, haven't seen you in a while. How the hell are you, my friend?
I am doing all right, Tim. I've been away from the game for about 9 months now, so my detox is almost complete.
Nice.
It's nice to be back for a singles title match. It brings back so many pleasant memories I thought I'd forgotten about. But you know what? I think Abel and Tyler, and look, what I love about what the game has shown us this year, almost every one of the top competitors has played in this kind of scenario. So, and Abel and Tyler are just the next two in line to get this kind of shot. I like this sort of revolving door of guys we have coming in, playing for the highest honor in fandom. These guys have improved so much than when I last saw them play. So I'm really excited to see what kind of match we get today.
Yeah, absolutely. Right now, we're like you said, we're looking at Abel and Tyler. Abel winning his belt at Mayhem at the Multiplex a couple months ago against Brittany, which was an insane match. Went down to the wire in sudden death. Abel winning on a sudden death question. Absolutely insane. And then Tyler, I'm just double checking. Yes, the current team's champion. That match airs tomorrow, where he'll be looking to defend his team's belt with Brittany. Brittany's teammate now trying to get revenge for Brittany against Abel. And Tyler had some really good wins to get him here. Knocked out Jack Pinchuk, won against Kaiser, who's been playing extremely well as well. But Abel's just been on a tear, man. Like, won the tournament, won the belt, and maybe the couple months off show some rust, but I doubt it. The dude's just been on fire, and so is Tyler. So this is going to be really awesome. I'm looking forward to it. Let's get into it, starting with the promos.
Win or lose, you're still a champion, and you'll be less of an ass than Abel. Let's play.
Hi. Well, I have something that I'd like to say to Tyler.
Yes, I'll clear the floor for you, please.
All right. Well, Tyler, sometimes when you're staring at the blank page before you, just, open up the dirty window and let the sun illuminate the words that you could not find. Because when you're reaching for something in the distance, so close that you can almost taste it, that's when you release your inhibitions. So you can feel the rain on your skin, because no one else can feel it for you. Only you can let it in. Okay. I'm saying no one else can speak the words on your lips. So drench yourself in words unspoken, live your life with arms wide open, because Tyler, today is where your book begins. The rest is still unwritten.
Do it.
Scully, thoughts on the promos?
Well, I missed a good Cody promo as much as the next guy. But it's interesting seeing him being the less aggressive type in the promos now. Respect to Abel, he certainly has the confidence it takes to be a champion. But Tyler looks like he's got something to prove today. So we'll see what happens.
Yep, let's get into it, starting with round number 1. Here's how it's going to work. There are going to be 10 questions from 10 random categories in the realm of fandom fights. Each question is worth 1 point a piece. If you get all 10 questions correct, you'll be issued a bonus question to you, only to you. You have 4 repeats, as this is a title match, so 4 repeats and 1 challenge for the match. Abel and Tyler, do you have any questions as we get into round number 1?
No, but I love the snails.
The what? Oh, the snails. Yeah. Awesome. All right. Well, then let's kick it off with question number 1. Scully, would you go ahead and read that question?
I would be delighted to. Gentlemen, your first question of the match is in the category of YA. In The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1, during his first broadcast with Caesar, what does PETA ask the audience for that gets him branded a traitor?
Were you branded a traitor when you left Fandom Fights?
A traitor to my own competitive edge? Absolutely. To my mental health, I was welcomed back with open arms.
I hear you there, buddy. I hear you there. 5, 4.
Some would say with arms wide open.
I'll repeat the question.
I saw Abel do the repeat first, so go ahead, Scully.
Right, first repeat. In The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1, during his first broadcast with Caesar, what does PETA ask the audience for that gets him branded a traitor?
Yeah, I remember like the first like month after I said I was gonna stop playing, and I was like, this is so weird. I can't do this. I missed the game. And then I watched like a not fandom film, and I was like, my God, this is incredible. 5, 4, 3.
My Netflix watch list was teeming with stuff.
Let's start with Tyler on this one.
I said a ceasefire.
And Abel.
Yeah, to lay down their weapons.
Yeah, we can accept both of those answers. Lay down their weapons, a ceasefire. So 1-1. Your next question is in the category of Pixar. Which Pixar film features someone getting distracted from their job by what they believe is a karate demonstration? Karate, am I right?
I never took karate.
Me either. I do know that as a young lad, one Spider Parker has had a black belt or something, but I think if you asked him to do that now, he might vomit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Abel.
I said up.
And Tyler.
No, I didn't even. Nope.
Cars 2 is the answer. Cars 2.
Everyone's favorite.
Everyone's favorite. I had the same look on your guys' face when Nick tested that question on me. So your next question is in the category of sci-fi icons, and Scully's going to give it to you.
Absolutely. Good question, gentlemen. Who plays Upworth, the female communications officer who was killed by an alien in the shower in Alien Covenant?
Rough way to go. Not even the alien part, the shower part.
Yeah, I mean, like the shower is your domain. Like that's where you're relaxed. That's where you relax.
It's like if you got killed on the toilet, just like not a great time to go. 5, 4, 3, 2.
I'll repeat it again.
Okay, that's going to be the second repeat for Abel.
All right. Who plays Upworth, the female communications officer who was killed by an alien in the shower in Alien Covenant?
Are you saying up? Oh. Are you saying Upworth?
Yes.
Okay.
UP.
Although if you die in the toilet, it solves the issue of the voiding of the bowels when you die.
That's true. That's true.
2 birds, 1 stone.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Tyler.
I couldn't remember. I said Mackenzie Davis.
And Abel.
Yeah, your audio is a little hit or miss for me, but I said Callie Hernandez.
Callie Hernandez is correct. All right, your next question is going to come in the category of the Wizarding World. Which Hogwarts student does Kingsley order to tell McGonagall that they may need 1 or 2 more wands on his side of the castle in Deathly Hallows Part 2? I would go for 1 wand.
I can go for 2.
Nice. Imagine that. Just a wizard just like running around with like 2 wands. I don't think that's ever happened, but that would be dope.
If that ever happened in a Wizarding World film, it would automatically become my favorite Wizarding World film.
All right. Well, if it happens in the next Beasts movie, 5.
That's never getting made? Yeah, sure.
2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Abel.
Shot in the dark. Dean Thomas.
And Tyler.
Luna Lovegood.
Dean is correct.
Wow.
So Abel goes up 3-1. What's next, Scully?
And what's next is scores and soundtracks. Good question. What is the name of the song that Anna and Elsa's mother sings them to sleep with in Frozen 2?
A damn classic.
Personal favorite of in the Bacala household.
Yeah, we love this film in the Bacala household. Great film.
It's the Last Jedi of Disney animated films.
Is that a comparison that's been made?
I mean, it feels like that with how polarized it is.
1. Pens down. That's fair. Let's go to Tyler.
I don't know. I said Arendelle's Lullaby.
And Abel.
I said All is Found.
All is Found is the correct answer. All right, guys. Your next question is in the category of Middle Earth. Which Middle Earth film features human heads being flung over castle gates?
I feel like at some point, someone's gonna do that in a Phantom promo. Be like, "Hey man, it's you and me." And then he starts flinging like teddy bear heads
Oh
through his
no!
window.
Heads.
Oh no! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Abel
So Return of the King.
and Tyler.
I said the Two Towers.
Return of the King is correct. So Abel leads 5-1. What's next, Scully?
All right, what's next is Worlds of DC. Name both Worlds of DC heroes who have died and been resurrected.
The Worlds of DC. Probably shouldn't talk about it because then could give stuff away. So instead I'll say, tuna fish.
About as bad as the Worlds of DC.
Yeah, it depends. 5,
Not a big tuna guy.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. I like it grilled. Let's go to Tyler
Superman and Shazam.
and Abel.
No, Superman and Aquaman. You're right.
Superman and Shazam is correct. So Tyler cuts into that lead a little bit. It's 5-2. Your next question is in the category of DC, regular DC. Who voices Lex Luthor in DC League of Super Pets? This is the one where the pets are super, Thomas.
It's fine.
Yeah, I enjoy it for the fact that like I was expecting like no pun intended dog shit and then ended up like finding some of it actually pretty humorous, but
I did hate the post credit scene though.
yeah, oh yeah, very stupid. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Cheap
1.
stuff.
Pens down. Let's go to Abel
Mark Maron.
and Tyler.
Yeah, Mark Maron.
Mark Maron is correct.
All right.
6-3. What is next?
Alrighty, your next question. In Planet of the Apes, what is the name of the puzzle that Bright Eyes is able to complete after being given ALZ 112 at the beginning of Rise of the Planet of the Apes?
I would take this just for the cool eye colors. Pretty sure it only happens to, that one character. But it'd be pretty cool. That was a dumb joke. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I'm lost without Nick. No, who am I kidding? I would have said that dumb joke whether Nick was here or not. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Tyler
I said the Lucas Tower.
and Abel.
Is it the Hassline Tower?
Lucas Tower is correct. So Tyler cutting in a little bit more to that lead, 6-4, as we get to your final question of the round, which is in the category of fandom quotes. And your question is, which Phase 4 MCU character said the quote, "I can't beat you, so I'll give you what you want"?
Me when I see the cookout drive-through at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Ooh, there you go. There you go. That was a good one, Thomas. That was good. Oh, see, we're missing that Thomas Scully energy over here. Oh my God. 5, 4,
You just can't
3,
stay away.
1. Pens down. We're gonna go to Abel
I said Ant-Man.
and Tyler.
Spider-Man.
Both incorrect. We were looking for America Chavez.
Oh, okay.
Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. So no perfect rounds, so no bonus question, but we end round number 1. It's a 2-point game. Abel in the lead with 6 to Tyler's 4. Abel has 2 repeats remaining. Tyler has all 4, and both challenges are intact. So we're going to move into round number 2. It is the wheel round. We're going to bring up the wheel from wheeldecide.com. Each player is going to have a chance to spin the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it, or they can choose to spin again, but they have to keep what they spin the second time. Each question is going to be worth 2 points apiece. Unless you want to check the multiple choice, then it will be worth only 1 point, and stealing is available in this round, so be on the lookout. The categories on the wheel today are Worlds of DC, Star Wars, DC, American Spies, James Bond, Star Trek, fandom quotes, Disney animation, and spinners and opponent's choice are on the wheel at the request of the champion. So, Abel, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer to Tyler?
I think we go second here.
That sounds good. Yes, sir.
All right, so we will bring in Mr. Newberry.
Here.
We will spin the wheel for Mr. Burch.
Good luck, buddy.
It lands on Star Trek.
How are we feeling?
I mean,
I think we got
yeah, I think so.
see what happens. But yeah, I don't. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna play that game. We're gonna keep Star Trek.
Keep it.
Yep.
All right.
Use your repeats.
Scully, would you please give Tyler his questions in Star Trek?
Absolutely. All right, Tyler, your first question in Star Trek. Are you ready?
Yep.
Cool. First question. Which Star Trek film features a yellow alert being activated while in space dock?
We'll go multiple.
Okay. Your options are A, The Wrath of Khan, B, The Search for Spock, C, The Voyage Home, or D, The Undiscovered Country.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wrath of Khan.
That is incorrect. Chance for 1 point steal for Abel. Options are A, The Wrath of Khan, B, The Search for Spock, C, The Voyage Home, or D, Undiscovered Country.
Yellow alert in space dock. Undiscovered country.
That is also incorrect. The answer was The Search for Spock.
Fair enough.
One where they search for Spock.
That's very true.
All righty, Tyler, your second question. Who plays Captain John Harriman, the new captain of the Enterprise at the beginning of Star Trek Generations?
Alan Ruck.
That is correct for 2 points. Tie game. All right, your third question. In Star Trek Insurrection, the first time Aneej shows Picard that she can stop the perfect moment in time, the two witness what specific type of animal moving in slow motion?
Could I potentially get a repeat? Because that got real weird with me.
Yeah, there was some feedback. So go ahead.
I was worried that was just me again.
Right.
Go ahead, Scully.
In Star Trek Insurrection, the first time Aneej shows Picard that she can stop the perfect moment in time, the two witness what specific type of animal moving in slow motion?
I'm gonna go multiple.
Your options are A, bumblebee, B, squirrel, C, hummingbird, or D, fox.
Hummingbird.
That is correct for 1 point. To take the lead.
Good stuff.
All right, your fourth question. What does Spock Prime use to scare off the creature that was chasing Kirk on Delta Vega in Star Trek 09?
I'm gonna go multiple again.
Okay, your options are A, a torch, B, a hologram, C, an axe, or D, a ship engine.
A torch.
That is correct for another point. And your last question in Star Trek. What planet does Scotty find the USS Vengeance behind in Star Trek Into Darkness?
Oh. Jupiter.
That is correct for another 2 points. So at the end of Tyler's round, he got 6, bringing his total up to 10. Abel's still at 6.
Yep, that is what I have as well. So we will bring back in Mr. Meltzer and the wheel, and this is going to be the spin for Abel.
Hit it.
It lands on DC.
I think we can do better.
Yeah.
So I suggest we spin again. There's nothing on here that's like super terrible anyway for you.
Let's just try.
So spin again?
Yes, please.
Okay, this is going to be what you're stuck with, Abel. And it lands on James Bond.
All right, cool.
You got this, champ. You're in good position.
Thank you.
All right, Abel, I will be giving you your questions in the category of James Bond. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, your first question. Which James Bond film features the main villain setting Bond loose in the jungle in order to be purposely hunted?
I mean, yeah, Octopussy.
That is correct for 2 points.
That deserves a sip of beer.
Your next question. Who plays Pam Bouvier? Who
Bouvier.
plays Pam Bouvier in License to Kill? Thank you.
French names, always tricky.
Words are just tricky.
Carrie Lowell.
That is correct for 2
Okay,
points.
cool. Sometimes you just never heard a name. You've
Yeah.
only
You've only read it. I totally get it. All right, your next question. What is the full name of the man Bond calls C in Spectre? Five, four.
I'll go to multiple choice, please.
All right, your options are A, Gareth Mallory, B, Tiago Rodrigo, C, Max Denby, or D, David Ellsworth.
C. Max Denby.
That is correct for 1 point and the lead.
Wait, you made the multiple choice C for C.
Yeah, well, hey. That's fair. All right, your next question, Abel.
Mhm.
In A View to a Kill, Zorin plans of destroying a part of California so that he can have a monopoly on manufacturing what specific kind of objects? Five, four, three.
A
Two.
multiple choice, please.
All right, your options are A, computers, B, microchips, C, helicopters, or D, car engines.
Okay, I couldn't find the right wording for it, but yeah, microchips.
That is correct for 1 point. And
'Cause
Abel,
I had computer chips in my head.
your final question, Abel.
Yes, sir.
James Bond. What is the name of the group of women under Blofeld's control in On Her Majesty's Secret Service?
The Angels of Death.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, Scully. So at the end of Abel's turn, I have him getting his total up to 14 to Tyler's 10.
That is what I have as well.
All right, so it's a 4-point game. We're going to get into round number 3. It is the filmography round. Here's what's going to happen. We are going to give 3 questions to each player, a 1-pointer, a 2-pointer, and a 3-pointer. Each question will give 2 clues pointing to an actor or actress in a fandom film, and they will have to tell us who that person is for the 1, 2, and 3-pointer. So, Abel, you still have 2 repeats remaining. Tyler, you still have all 4. Do you guys have any questions?
Nope.
No, I'm having fun. Tyler, you having fun?
Having a blast.
All right, Abel, you're in the lead. So do you want your questions from set 1 or set 2?
I'll take set 1.
Okay. So Tyler, I will give you your questions then in set 2. We'll start with you since you're down. Are you ready?
Yep.
All right. Your first question in set 2 of the filmography round. Who voices a DreamWorks snail and plays a Marvel mercenary?
Ryan Reynolds.
That is correct for 1 point. All right. Your 2-pointer, Tyler. Who plays a Star Trek admiral and a sci-fi icon?
Peter Weller.
Mm-hmm.
That is correct for 2 points. And your 3-point question, Tyler. Who plays an MCU former spy and a Star Wars former mentor? Five, 4.
Repeat.
All right, that is going to be your first repeat, Tyler. Who plays an MCU former spy and a Star Wars former mentor? Five, 4, 3, 2.
One more repeat.
All right, that is your second repeat. Who plays an MCU former spy and a Star Wars former mentor? Five, 4, 3, 2.
I was going to say Samuel L. Jackson.
That is incorrect. We were looking for Forrest Whitaker. Forrest Whitaker. Oh, Cody is looking to be brought in.
Just want to talk to Tyler before we think about it. Samuel L. Jackson kind of would count to that criteria, right?
I mean, I would think so. He hung it up as same as what's his face?
As
Wow.
a spy.
As a spy,
in the museum, and then also be a mentor in the Jedi Council?
Yeah, you would think so.
I mean, I think it's loosely, but I think on those criteria, like, I don't know if we'd have to challenge. I don't know if it's. I know we're grasping at straws, but it's 3 points. Do you think we'll need it any other time? Because like he's now the head of it, but he was a spy inside the MCU, correct? Or am I wrong?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm wrong.
He hung it up as being head of S.H.I.E.L.D. at the end of Winter Soldier, so you would think that would mean that he's now a former spy.
Yeah. We're going to challenge.
Yeah,
we're going to challenge.
All right. We'll be right back after this challenge. All right, we're back from the challenge. Scully, Nick, and I talked about it, and we decided that Samuel L. Jackson does fit the criteria of the clues that were given. And so precedent states then that we give Tyler the 3 points. So Tyler will get those 3 points, and I have him then at 16. Is that what you have, Scully?
Yep, that is correct.
And Abel's at 14, yes?
Yep.
Okay, so Abel, we're going to move over to your questions now. Scully, would you please read Abel his first filmography question?
Absolutely. Abel, are you ready?
Somebody, yes. Let's go.
Cool. All right, here's your 1-pointer. Who plays a Law and Order police officer and a Disney animated dragon?
Eddie Murphy.
That is correct for 1 point. All right, here's your 2. Who plays a Star Wars general and a DC district attorney?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Donald Gleason.
That is incorrect. It's Billy D. Williams. Billy D. Williams.
All right.
All right, so we got your 3-pointer. Who plays an American Spy's military captain and voices a Pixar killer?
Pixar killers.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Willem Dafoe.
That is incorrect. It's Benjamin Bratt. Benjamin Bratt. So Abel only gets the 1 point. So Tyler leads 16-15 going into round 4.
That is what I have as well. All right. So we are going to get into round number 4. It is the deep cut round. Here's how this is going to work. The players each drafted 4 categories and 4 movies for those categories to put on the deep cut wheel. I'm going to bring in the wheel, and we are going to spin the wheel 5 times to get 5 different questions from the wheel. Could be from the same, all 5 questions could be from the same movie, could be one from different movies. Who knows? The wheel does what the wheel does. Each player has 2 repeats remaining, and both challenges are still intact. Any questions from the players?
Nope.
I'm good.
Okay, so the movies on the wheel for the deep cut are The Hobbit and Unexpected Journey, The Bad Guys, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, The Twilight Saga Breaking Dawn Part 2, Cars 3, Lethal Weapon 3, Captain America the Winter Soldier, and 2007's Halloween. So,
Jesus Christ.
so we will kick it off with the first spin.
I watched 6 of these today.
Oh my lord. So the Twilight Saga Breaking Dawn Part 2 is going to be your first question. Gentlemen, are you ready?
Yep.
All right, your first question. Edward tells Bella that before she is allowed to see Renesmee, she needs to do what specifically? Scully, I think you know this because you've hosted these matches before, but obviously when you read the next question, whatever movie it is, read question 2 from them. Yeah, you get it. I just need to say it.
I've been in like 10 of these. Yeah.
Not on the hosting side, only like
Not
one.
on the hosting side, but I think I've hosted a few of these before.
You have 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Abel. Let's go to Abel.
Said quench her thirst / and then hunt and brackets.
And Tyler.
Yeah, get her thirst under control.
Yes, we can accept both of those answers. And I forgot to mention before, each question's worth 2 points apiece in this round. So it is 18-17 as we bring back the wheel. This will be the next spin. The Bad Guys. So, Scully, go ahead and read the question from the Bad Guys.
All righty, gentlemen. Your second question from the Bad Guys. What is step 1 of Wolf's plan to steal the Golden Dolphin?
Your thoughts on gold and dolphins?
I love gold.
Oh, my God.
Dolphins are okay.
Dolphins are smart. 5,
They are. They're also vicious.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Tyler, we'll go to you.
I said get Luggins' ID card.
And Abel.
Blended.
Blend in is the correct answer. So Abel will take the 1 point lead as we bring back the wheel. This will be for the third question.
Oh, it's Cerveceros night at the Brewers game.
It is. It's going to be from Lethal Weapon 3. All right, guys, your question in Lethal Weapon 3. When Riggs and Lorna find Hatchet and other criminals, Riggs is initially attacked and hit on the arm with what weapon? These movies are awesome. Big
Yeah,
fan.
my dad showed them to me when I was like 15 or 16, and they all just I like them all, really.
Yeah, I do too, honestly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to go to Abel
This is not something that I wrote down. A wrench.
and Tyler.
I said an axe.
Both incorrect. We were looking for a crowbar.
Oh,
Crowbar.
It was something metal.
So this is going to be the spin for the fourth question. Scully's favorite, Halloween 2007.
Oh, I love you, but I hate you in the same breath. All right, gentlemen, your fourth question from Rob Zombie's Halloween. What is the name of Dr. Loomis's book about Michael? I actually knew this one off the top of my head, so
Nice. All that studying paid off back in the day,
I
huh?
cried the whole time.
I think we made you deep cut this at one point. I know that we put it on.
You did. You absolutely did. In the triple threat, you absolutely did.
Yeah. Oh, that's totally what it was. Yeah, you're right.
No.
5, 4.
Granted, I put him on. I think Nick put
One.
him on there.
Hands down. Let's go to Tyler
so The Devil's Eyes, the story of Michael Myers.
and Abel.
Ooh, I said The Devil's Eyes, the Michael Myers story.
The Devil's Eyes, the story of Michael Myers is correct. So 2 points for Tyler on that one. I didn't have anything to do with that shit, said Nick. So Tyler goes back up 1 point. Nice back and forth here, Scully, as we get to the last spin for the deep cut round. And bad guys once again. So, gentlemen, your fifth question from the bad guys. The bad guys are released from prison after how long for good behavior? Or is it jail, Scully?
All right.
That was brought up recently on a call that I was on with Nazario, and Nazario just goes, "Fuck you." 5.
We make it a point to only say that to Nazario.
1. Pens down. We're going to start with Abel.
Cool. 3 months.
And Tyler.
1 year.
1 year is correct. So Tyler gains 2 more points. We end round number 4. Damn, so close. It's 22-19. Is that what you have, Scully?
Yes.
Okay.
I wanted to put just an extra point there for Tyler, but
You can. I wouldn't be upset.
All right, so 22-19. We're going to get into round number 5. It's the final round, the betting round. Very exciting stuff. So we are going to say a category. The players are going to decide whether they want to bet 0, 1, or 2 on the question. If they get the question right, they will gain those points. If they get the question wrong, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. Gentlemen, any questions?
Nope.
No.
Okay, your first category that you will be able to bet points on will be DreamWorks animation. Let's get bets starting with Abel.
2.
And Tyler.
0.
Okay, here's your question in the category of DreamWorks animation. In How to Train Your Dragon, The Hidden World, while charting new land, Hiccup plays fetch with Toothless. What does he throw for Toothless to retrieve?
speaking of pets, how's Bucky doing?
Oh, he's magical. Such a good boy.
It's like I don't hear him, so he must be doing well.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm in the new basement, so he's far away. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to start with Tyler, who bet 0.
It's fake leg.
And Abel.
This back leg.
That is correct for 2 points for Abel. So it is a 2-point game. 22 to, or no. What am I drunk?
22-21, right?
22-21. Yeah, 22-21. So,
Good job.
so it is a 1-point game. And the next category that you can bet points on is what, Scully?
It's YA. YA. Because why not?
Let's get bet, starting with Tyler.
2.
And Abel.
2.
Okay. What is the question, Scully?
All righty, your question, gentlemen, in YA. In the Hunger Games Catching Fire, what is the only object that Haymitch sends to Katniss via parachute throughout the games?
You think you would do well in the Hunger Games?
I think I would be one of those that would hide first rather than like go straight into the fray.
I would just walk out, be like, just fucking kill me, man. Like, I'm not gonna make it. Just take me. I'm a free win here. Come on.
I'd aim for like
4
Repeat.
middle position,
Okay.
but
That is the third repeat for Abel.
Yes, sir.
All right, your question. What in the Hunger Games Catching Fire? What is the only object that Haymitch sends to Katniss via parachute throughout the games? Yeah, I would aim for like third, maybe fourth.
There's no third place prize.
Yeah, but like I don't want to be the guy who dies first. I want to be the guy who like dies like close to being last.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
That way there's a sense of pride.
I'd take myself out so that way the story remains.
1.
Repeat it again.
All right, that's gonna be Abel's final repeat.
Mm-hmm.
All right. In the Hunger Games Catching Fire, what is the only object that Haymitch sends to Katniss via parachute throughout the games?
Yeah, I would not do well in any of these YA franchises. The Maze Runner. Have you looked at me? Are you kidding me? I can't run.
Maze Runner, I think I'd be okay. The other 2 I would probably just
3,
crap at.
2, 1. Pens down. We're gonna start with Abel.
I said soup.
Okay, and Tyler.
I believe it's called a spiles to get water from trees.
That is correct. So Tyler hits that, goes up 2 points. It is now 24-19. 5-point game. Again, so close. 3 questions remaining. The next category you can bet points on is Star Wars. All right, let's get bets starting with Abel.
2.
And Tyler.
2.
All right.
I believe if both hit, that's it.
If both hit or both miss, that'll be the game. If Tyler misses but Abel hits, we will move on. So your question in the category of Star Wars. What is the real name of the pit where the Sarlacc lives in Return of the Jedi? This movie slaps. I got to see this in theaters for the 40th anniversary a few months ago. Did you go see it then?
No, I didn't because it wasn't playing anywhere near me.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, it was so much fun.
My theater does Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings, but it doesn't do Star Wars.
Yeah. No, it was great. It was like a sold out theater. It was awesome. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're gonna go to Abel.
The Great Pit of Carcoon.
And Tyler.
I call it the Pit of Carcoon.
And your winner and new Fandom Fights singles champion, Tyler Burch. Pit of Carcoon might be the Great Pit of Carcoon. I'm going to accept both, but Nick could correct me on the... I believe 3PO calls it the Great Pit of Carcoon. So, yes, Pit of Carcoon was the answer that we had, and Tyler wins the match and is the new singles champion, 26-21. Scully, thoughts on the match?
Yeah, this was a really, 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 really good match. Really good back and forth. Both players had some stumbles there in round 1. Some questions that I think both would like back. But Tyler did a really good job staying in it in round 2. He didn't take the lead, but he stayed in it just enough to where he allowed the filmography round to sort of do the work for him. He swept filmography, used a good challenge to get his points, and then from then on, he just never really gave up that lead. I think the last pull on the deep cut is what really sealed it. That gave him that 3-point lead, and he knew that if he played defense long enough in round 5, eventually, with how Abel was sort of slipping up with a couple things, he'd be fine. And look, even though he bet 0 on that first question, he still hit it. and then hit the other two to seal it. So great job by Tyler to sort of use the game to his advantage. Abel today, he slipped up a couple times, but he'll be back. He's a strong competitor. He'll be back in his position at some point, either this year or next year. But hey, congrats to Tyler, because that is heck of a match to come from behind and win it. He's the new champion and double belted champion, actually.
Yeah. So let's get into post-match interviews. We will start by talking to Abel and Jake. Abel, fantastic job in the match. You had the lead at a few different points in the match. I know it's probably not the performance that you wanted, but as your manager said, I don't remember who was behind the scenes or on in front of the camera, but sometimes life takes precedence over trivia, and that's totally fair. But I still think if this is you on a day where you weren't studying as hard, you had some pulls in there that were insane that like I had no fucking clue what the answers were. I thought you played fantastic. How are you feeling after the match today?
Thanks, buddy. I feel fine. I'm actually really happy that I get to do other shit now, which I have been doing. But I was stressed out about this match because I had 0 time. I've had 2 days off since coming back from vacation. One of those was my birthday, so the other one was today. And I watched 6 deep cut movies today. It was just a mess. So my brain is mush. So I just wanna do other shit.
Yeah, that's absolutely fair. Jake, thoughts on Abel's performance today?
Yeah, I
Not great.
believe it was behind the scenes where I was saying like just life did not allow Abel to properly prepare for this match, and I think maybe there needs to be a behind the scenes discussion about like being a little more lenient in terms of giving people like more space to live their life, and trivia don't have to be so hard and fast with the trivia deadlines, but that's a discussion for another time. But I want to get this out of the way before it comes in a more snarky version later. Like, so when we were discussing former, the boundaries of like what the word former is, now we actually know what it is, because sadly now Abel is a former champion. But that does not mean that he will remain a former champion for very long. I mean, we got the teams tournament coming up, and you and Antonio have been killing it this year. And I think this is just even more motivation to go and run that tournament. And it's no disrespect to Tyler. He played really well. Like,
exactly. None of this to take away from Tyler, because he took a little while to get going. But then once he picked up some steam, he just fucking steamrolled me.
Yeah, it was those championship rounds that he clearly was more ready for. And all props to him. He put in the work. He played great. He's a deserving champion.
He's really good and very handsome. So good job, Ty. Love you, buddy.
Abel, I think you were also like I said, I think you played great today. I know that you're kind of giving yourself a little bit of a hard time, but again, despite the fact that you watched 6 deep cut movies today, you still played fantastic. And that I've been there when your brain is mush and you're trying to play trivia matches. It's insane. But I think that you were awesome here today. You've been awesome all season. And like Jake mentioned, I can't wait to see what you and Antonio do in the teams tournament, because that's disgusting, especially if Duel of the Fates wins tomorrow and they're at the other end of this and you guys make it to that. That is a match I would very much like to see.
It's going to get messy.
I can't wait to see that. So, guys, congrats on a great match. I know it wasn't the outcome you wanted, but fantastic job nonetheless. And we'll see you guys next time as we bring in the new Fandom Fights singles champion, Tyler. Holy shit, man, you did it. And you've got to be just so excited right now. Like there's not much things in this arena that are more exciting than actually winning. And you played fantastic to do it. I think that your opponent had some nice words and the way that he said that you started off a little bit slow, but once you got rolling, man, you were just on fire. It was awesome to watch, awesome to see, and it's got to feel pretty good. Like, you got to feel pretty good right now, huh?
Yeah. Oh, wow. Honestly, like, if I'm gonna be honest with you, I kind of gave up on this happening. Being like, as much as I love Brittany and I love having her as my teammate, being next to someone like Brittany who just constantly kills the game, you just kind of like, even though you're like, yeah, I'm going to go for that belt, a part of you kind of just is like, it probably won't actually happen though. Like, you're good, but I don't know if you're that good. So like, it's insane to be in this position to be the champion. I mean, this is literally when I joined the community, I was just like, I'm pretty good at this. I'm going to get there. I'm going to do it. And especially to come off that game, because I mean, like everybody's been saying, like I started out so rough in round 1. I was so anxious. My anxiety was skyrocketing. Like I could literally feel my hand shaking against my board for the first couple rounds. Like I was just so freaked out about being in this position and having to answer this level of questions. And like a couple of them, I should have gone on, but I just didn't push it like I should have. And it was just such a roller coaster. I mean, up, down, up, down. It was Abel, then it was me, then it was Abel again, then it was me, and then I was luckily able to keep it going. But yeah, going against Abel, I mean, he played fantastic. I know we're actually kind of on the, I don't know what's going on in his life, but this past month has been crazy for me. I was working like 70 hours. I was trying to figure out how exactly am I going to be able to watch movies. I mean, I was just like trying to make it work. You guys were able to accommodate me, which I really appreciated. So it was just like, it felt like everything was going against me. And really the only reason why I feel like I'm here today is because of that guy right there and Brittany. They both were with me the entire time. Brittany helped me immeasurably. I can't even say how much she helped me. She made cards for me. She watched the deep cut movies with me. She was there every step of the way. I would not have, I mean, I know I wasn't very confident coming into this, but I would have been lost if it hadn't been for her. And just in general, I mean, she's always just helping me to become a better player. So I like these two, right? Like I would not be here today if it weren't for them. So I got to make sure that everybody understands that like Cody and Brittany are 100% being in my corner is why I'm here today. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't even feel real, if I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I was excited, and I was like, yeah, all right. And now I'm just like, kind of like, did that happen? Like, did that happen though? And so it's going to take a little bit for it to sink in, but I'm very excited, and I'm really glad that I was able to play such a game against Abel, get my revenge, get Brittany's revenge, and also it's just fun to play with them, and now we can be friends again.
That's fair. And this is usually the moment when like you have that excitement, you don't know what to do with it. You go drink a beer, you have a pizza, and you relax. Maybe watch a non-fandom movie or a fandom movie you really like. But Tyler, I would also like to add before I move over to Cody that I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is the first time that a team has ever consisted of 2 singles champions with Duel of the Fates. This is the first time that 2 singles champions have been on one team. So that's pretty exciting. You've added that to like a new type of record almost that you and Brittany have accomplished together as a team to be the team's champions, and then also each of you hold the singles belt. So I think that's pretty cool. Cody, I do want to move over to you. I think that Tyler had some really nice words to say about you right now. I know you when you bet 0 or recommended betting 0 on that first question. Thoughts when Tyler then of course turns around the board and it's the correct answer, and thoughts on the overall match, man.
Yeah, I didn't kick myself on that one as much because we had a 1-point lead, and I knew Tyler is a player that could go 4 for 4 in that round if need be. So we continue that 1-point lead if worst case scenario. But last time we went animation versus Abel in the first question against Brittany. Brittany missed it. Abel hit it. It switched the game. If we would have just bet 0 or 1, we would have still been champion at the end of the day. I've believed in Tyler from the get-go. People from the outside scream that, oh, I just grabbed Brittany for Brittany, and Tyler was just saying, if anybody knows me, when I put Knights of Ren together for the first time, when I put Bounty Hunters Anonymous, I broke teams up and said, you're no longer partners with this person, you're no longer partners with this person, this is your new partner, this is your new partner. I have never once looked at Brittany and said, Tyler needs to go. Tyler is a person I believed in from the get-go. I told him this entire 3 weeks, 4 weeks, believe in himself, play for broke. Don't put David's situation, the match against David, where you couldn't catch up that 1 point, and he did it. Now, roles reversed. I'm older. I'm not as dickish as I used to be, but this whole, since Brittany lost, it's funny how once the title drops, the excuses from Fun DMC rains like a fucking thunderstorm. Oh, work. Oh, situations. Oh, please give us this. Oh, please give us that. Tyler works at a fucking college in August where people are moving in and he is constantly having to adjust his schedule. So let's stop it. Abel was the one to message at 2 a.m. tell me weak balls. Oh, can't get on call. Scared of my players coming for me just so I can keep beating them. Shut the fuck up. You lost. You lost and you own it. There's no excuses. There's no vacation. You drinking with your shirtless sleeve and getting drunk. Fuck off. I don't care. Come to play next time or don't play. I'll say this to the entire community. If your life is too busy to do trivia, don't do it. You're clear. You are completely clear. No one signs a contract here. No one has to play. But Brittany had to defend the belt countless times this season and the team's belt continually turning around. We never, at the end of that match against Abel, we never made one excuse about it. We never said, oh, she had too much going on. Oh, there's too much plays, this. Own your loss. Take your loss. Tyler kicked your ass today. The only reason you beat him in the first time is because he got quotes. And this is 2 matches, whatever film date, sorry to ruin anything. This is 2 matches now that Fun DMC rolls out quotes on the wheel, be like, oh, look, you're 2-1 in it. Stop putting things on the wheel that you suck at. Because you suck just as much as we suck. So if you're scared of our players, deal with it. But Tyler and Brittany will be playing for the title again. I'm sick of the excuses, sick of the bullshit. You lost. Congratulations, Tyler. You kicked ass, and we're going to continue the team's belt run too. So, and then Abel, when he loses at the end, I can do more fun things now. Well, go do them. Go. Stay off Messenger and stay off StreamYard. Bye.
Okay, well, Tyler, tomorrow you are defending your team's belt against with Brittany, against another team. You're going to be going up against Young Justice tomorrow. This is the second time you guys have played. Quick thoughts on that, and then we'll wrap it up.
So I know we have names for these acts. Nick has the names for the acts. This year is quickly shaping up to have a name of itself for me, and it's Revenge. Revenge against Abel, Revenge against Jack. Probably going to be Revenge against Young Justice. Brittany and I, it really irritated us that we lost to Young Justice last season. We were doing so well before that, and so things didn't go our way on that time. So we're going to be bringing the rain.
And awesome. I would rather die than see Cameron Holtzman with a belt. So
that's fair. Tyler, we'll see you tomorrow in that teams match, and we'll see you looking to defend your singles belt at the final act later this year. So, guys, congrats on the win. Scully, that was a lot. Any final thoughts? You're muted, my friend.
Just like Cody. Beautiful. I think we got the old Cody back.
Yeah, you were talking about how nice he was at the beginning.
Yeah, I know, right? It took me showing my face again to bring out the old Cody, so that's fun. But no, look, I think this was a great match. Both players definitely overcoming a lot of adversity within their own personal lives to be here today and to play as well as they did. So hats off to both of them. But hey, look, Tyler, I mean, dude's a dog. He's a fucking dog. He played well, played hard, used the game to his advantage, and the game gave him a second belt. So really interested to see how that dynamic works. Really excited to see how they come off of that playing Young Justice. That's a team that I know very well, Holtzman and Javi. They're going to be very, very keen to get that belt. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if Tyler is still double belted by the time of his defense.
Yeah, absolutely. So we will, that'll do it for us today at Fandom Fights. Thank you to Abel and Jake. Thank you to Cody and Tyler. And thank you to Nick for writing the match. Thank you to Scully for co-hosting. I have been Tim. We'll see you guys next time with another great Fandom Fights match, a title match tomorrow. We'll see you then. Bye.
And again, that's the hero gig. Part of the journey is the end.
Goodbye, old friend.
Kitty has to go.